Good morning. In Year 6, we have been learning about Britain at war. Today we'll be marking a very important event to show our respect for fallen soldiers of conflict. Today, the 11th day of the 11th month, is known as Remembrance Day, or Armistice Day.
It is time for us to remember those who died, not just for the First and Second World Wars, but all those that have been killed, injured or affected in more recent wars and conflicts. You may also have noticed people wearing a red flower pinned on their clothes in the last few days.
Poppies have been used as a symbol to remember soldiers who lost their lives to the war since Remembrance Day began after the First World War. This is because poppies started to grow in some of the fields where the battles were fought. Due to the awful conditions, most flowers couldn't grow there, but poppies do. They still grow there today.
One man noticed that the poppies were growing there and wrote a famous poem about it, a poem of focus in our Year 6 poetry unit. His name was John McCrae, a Canadian doctor serving World War I. It is believed that he wrote the poem after a good friend of his died. He wrote about the poppies he saw growing in Flanders Field, and this became the name of his poem.
In Flanders Field the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row. The mounts are placed, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below.
We are the day, short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Field.
Take up your quarrel with the foe, to you from falling hands we throw. The torch be yours, hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, those poppies grow in Flanders Field.
We will now hear a short selection of poetry from children in Year 6.
World War I. Fighting on the battlefield with all my fellow friends, just thinking, when will this war end? Thinking of my family, thinking of my friends, thinking of my life before I hit this dead end. My blood trickling down my skin, waiting for another battle to begin. I can't bear another kill, nothing in my mind will stay still. Then I fall to the ground, waiting for my body to be found. Bullets laying in my chest, at least I tried my best.
They said home by Christmas. They said we'd be home by Christmas, safe and warm and dry. So I don't understand why I'm still here, watching bullets fly. I'm in my trench, pondering why they had to lie. I want to see my family, not my senseless foe. I've been sapped of all my strength, I just want to go home. I swear we're going crazy, all I can feel is the frostbiting snow. The rain stings like acid, we're cold, freezing through our skin. With mental scars beyond repair, the pain is deep within. It's as dark as a void, and our hope is paper thin. Demented shooting fills my ears, I cannot stop this pain. Everyone is falling, only the strong remain. They call this the Great War, but this cannot be humane.
Remembrance of life. A poppy to say that we will never forget, because of course we owe a debt. With a field of red that stands so proud, it says those words not said aloud. Each and every one, it represents a life, those who were lost in that terrible fight. A husband, a father, an uncle or son, all of them are gone to a shelling or a gun. But we go to the graves, standing in silence, staring at the poppies that remind us of the soldiers who have fallen.
Life on the battlefield. Sneaking across the battlefield, friends and foes hiding behind their shields, bullets flying to and fro, ducking down as the bombs blow. Blood trickling down my skin, waiting for another battle to begin. I can't bear another kill, nothing in my mind will stay still. Then I fall down to the ground, waiting for my body to be found, bullets laying in my chest, at least I tried my best. I wish I was back in my mother's care, making me drinks and combing my hair. I wish my life was back to normal, but it's not. It's paranormal. I don't have any memories of home except for this silly old comb. My mother is so loving and I wish I could see her, but I fear that her face might disappear.
Remembrance. Rock-hard beds and cobwebs, blood and gory, that's our story. All that's going on is fights, nobody has rights.
Hellish and arid atmosphere, people enveloped in fear, grenades destroying people's lives as families watched and cried. Shellfire and bombing was heard, no one dared to say a word. Danger knocked on their doors to cause riots and uproars. Trench foot was spread and made fellows red. Trenches were destroyed to cause a deafening noise. All the men battled on until the war was won. The ones left with scars, the ones gone have stories that tore us apart. We love them deep down from our hearts. They did this for our new start. Appreciation is all we can show as poppies blow and grow. Soldiers are in graves and remain brave.
Today at 11 a.m. on the 11th of November, we will pause for 2 minutes silence to remember the effort of so many to make the world a better place for us today.
We will reflect on the conflict that sadly continues to happen and consider our responsibility as members of the school and community to promote resolving our problems in a peaceful way and living together happily and harmoniously.
Let us now show our respects and take time to reflect.